Guys, it's Rob from All Things Wood Heat and Maple. Today I'm going to show you my Smoky Lake Dauntless Evaporator. After 4 seasons of use, I bought this unit in 2019. The first year I boiled it was 2020. Here we go. So this Dauntless, this arch made by Smoky Lake Maple is about 20 by 48. That's the size of my flat pan that I run on this unit. I get average of about 11 gallons an hour, and I've gotten up to 13 gallons an hour, 12.9 plus or minus. Great little unit. Very, very pleased that I have it. I'm not being sponsored by Smoky Lake Dauntless or Smoky Lake Maple. It's just a really good unit, and I want to let you guys know about it. The evaporator is fully insulated, front, sides, and also in the back. Insulation comes with the kit. This is not the setup of the normal fire bricks. I didn't have the sizes that I needed, so I improvised and jury-rigged it a little bit. The unit will take 18 bricks. You don't need to cut them. They slide right in, and it's a perfect fit. I've got a link in the description for the Smoky Lake Maple build on this unit. It comes in pieces, and you build it. All the parts and everything you need are included. Jim and Angela did a great job on that video. So if you want to see what this unit is really all about, check that out. So after 4 years, the good, the bad, and the ugly, I could have taken better care of the external and visual look at it. This isn't a barn, so it's subject to condensation, humidity, and that kind of thing. The only parts that have worn out, we've got 2-inch stainless steel lag bolts with big washers that hold this insulation in place. I've got a couple of those that burned out. Not surprising. This thing's running hot, hot, hot in here. My stack temperature at the elbow usually is around 1,000 degrees, maybe more. So that's the only thing that I really noticed. To let air in and let air out, you use this. It's a very easy way of using it. I've got a flashlight down there, and you can see off and then on. And what I normally do, when we're boiling, I leave this thing wide open. I'm not worried about it. I just keep feeding it, keeping that fire roasting nice and hot. You can set up a boiler with these units, a blower. And I'm going to do a modified blower, but Smoky Lake offers a nice blower kit if you're inclined to do something like that. Here's what the bottom looks like. And I know it's trash. This is 5 boils worth of ash. I haven't cleaned it out yet. I'm going to clean it out before this 2024 season. But that's all that builds up down there. I burn strictly pine. Nice dry pine in good shape. So it burns quick. I've got an 8-foot stack that Smoky Lake provides, and that gives me great draw. So I don't get very much, if any, ash or coal buildup inside this unit. When I run the unit, I always have fiberglass gasket between the pan and the evaporator. And what this is going to do for you, it's going to limit any of that cold air coming in. It's going to maintain a nice airtight environment. It's going to give you great heat, and it's going to increase your boil substantially versus having a lot of nooks and crannies that are either letting in cold air or letting out hot air. The elbow that comes with the unit was fully painted, obviously, and it's a pretty substantial elbow. This is 4 seasons in. I'm starting to get a pinhole or two. I'm hoping to make it through this season. I've got a backup unit if I need it, but I think this will get us through, and then I'll replace that. The wheels, I put those together basically using angle iron. I welded the wheels from I think they're from an old wheelbarrow or two onto some angle iron, then right into those bolt holes. So nothing exciting there. Smoky Lake does offer a great wheel kit if you really need to move your unit around. Mine just comes from the front of the barn to the back of the barn, and you can see that in my how to set up a maple sap evaporator video where I feature this unit. In and out, very easy to move this. It's light enough where you can actually pick up an end and slide it over if you need to kind of move it around a lot. So the only thing I don't use from Smoky Lake is I've got my own preheater. I've got a video on that, of course, the preheater build. And with this unit, I'm running about 135 degrees out of the gravity-fed preheater into the pan. Maintains a nice steady boil, never gets any interruption as far as the cold sap is concerned. My overall opinion, I think this is an absolutely wonderful unit. I'm going to sand this down in the summer, hopefully, get some arch paint on there. I've got a little bit of rust. Again, being outside or in this barn, humidity plays a part, so I do have a little bit of surface rust, but all in all, it's a dynamite unit. I run the flat pan, again, getting about 12 gallons an hour with it. I use a sight glass. I think that's an absolute must if you want to run a nice shallow boil and get the best result that you can. All in all, I love the unit. Highly recommend it and any of the other Smoky Lake products that are available. If you guys have any questions whatsoever about the unit, or if you're using a Smoky Lake Dauntless, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know how you're working with it. Are you using a blower? What kind of wood are you guys running? Like I said, I run all pine. Didn't have any success with ash or oak. Got a lot of coals built up, but that pine burns hot. I feed it a lot and we get a great boil. Look for more videos on this and other maple syrup production tips, and we'll see you guys on the next one.